Hello, welcome back. This here is a little story I've been holding on to for, I don't know, a couple years at this point. I found it in an old X thread and tried to pass it off to some people here and there, but no one ever seemed real interested in it. So, I think I'm going to read it for you today. See if you guys like it. Be me. About a year after my cryptid encounter in 2014, visiting a friend of mine that goes to school in Maine. Bring Bowie knife and 1911 with me because never go anywhere unarmed ever. Seeing both. Make it up to my buddy's college. We start catching up and drinking. Friend says there's a huge party going on later. But fuck yeah, I'm in. Fast forward. Leaving his dorm, hop in a friend's truck and drive to party. It's a bonfire in the middle of the woods. My face went. Try not to think about it. There's a bunch of people and it should be fine. Get to the bonfire and start drinking. Friend introduces me to some of his main friends, and we talk about hunting and guns for a while. Eventually, get to talking to this girl and start flirting with her. She says she has to go to the bathroom and wants me to come with her to keep her safe, in case of animals. Internally, I kind of nope, but I'm a little drunk, so I go into the woods behind her. And nothing spooky happened. She pees, comes on to me, and we make out, start heading back to the fire. Hear coyotes howling in the distance. Just coyotes, nothing to worry about. We get a little closer, but not much, and nothing significant happens. Back at the fire, I look around for my friend. Hey, anybody seen Main Friend? Oh yeah, I saw him with the quiet girl. They went off into the woods. mainnagger.jpg. Don't worry about him and start trying to get laid myself. End up fucking this chick in the bed of my friend's truck. She leaves about an hour later as the party seems to die down. Where the fuck is Main Friend? He comes walking out of the woods with a huge grin on his face, lipstick all over his cheeks and neck. Wait, that's not lipstick. Dude, what the fuck is on your cheek and neck? Is that blood? Bro insists it's lipstick, but lipstick doesn't dry and turn a dark, crusty brown. I drop it and ask if he's okay. Says he's fine and he'll tell me the story on the drive home. He's clearly in no condition to drive, so I take his keys and pour him into the truck. Where are we going? The party isn't over. Where is everyone? Dude, you've been gone for hours. All that's left is a handful of people. Nah, I was gone for an hour tops. Fucking drunk people. Disregard him and start driving back to his dorm. Then he tells me the story. Says he meets this chick standing on the edge of the party. He was buzzed and she was looking pretty, so he started complimenting her. Said she was flirty and smiling but didn't really talk. Just kept saying, mm-hmm. He tells me he dropped some crazy pick hookup line or something. Something like, are you an archaeologist? Because I have a large bone for you to examine. She giggles and they go to the woods to fuck. He says they fucked and she wants to go again, but she has to eat first. Proceeds to tell me that she tells him to wait there while she walks into the woods. He said that's when he heard coyotes. He said he was worried and started after her. Howling came closer. Then the girl just stepped out from behind a tree with lipstick all over her face. It was a lot of lipstick though. Kinda tasted like iron. Internally, I am freaked out because I know he's too fucked up to understand what happened. Anyway, he goes on to say they fucked again, and then she said she had to go, and so they both walked back to the fire. When they got close, he turned around and she wasn't there. He called out to her and looked around, but marked it off as she just being a slut. Says that it had only been about an hour, and then he found me. Too freaky, mate. But at least bro isn't dead, and we're headed back to the dorm. Go to bed. Wake up to my friend punching me awake, and he looks like he saw a ghost. What do you want, asshole? Anon, something's wrong with my dick. Lamo, what the fuck, mate? JPEG. Main friend whips out his dick and says, look at it! A waft of dying, decaying meat hits me. It should not stink like that. I notice his junk is covered in some black stinky shit. Almost like molasses. Get your fucking dick out of my face! Proceed to laugh at him and say, your freaky fuck from last night must have given you something. He gets pissed and goes to shower it off. still freaking out. I ask him about the lipstick. He goes, "You mean the fucking blood? And look at my back." He takes off his shirt and there was deep scratches down his back. He holds up the t-shirt he wore last night and it had red blood streaks in it. I'm what the fucking, he's what the fucking. He says he doesn't remember anything other than going into the woods, fucking her, and coming back. So I tell him what he told me. He starts freaking out and starts praying and shit. I don't blame him, it was pretty fucking weird, but nothing bad happened. He got over it in a few weeks, wrote it off, just a weird hookup. He got tested and his dick was fine, and unless she had some weird cryptid STD. Scratches on his back went away except for one. If you look at his back, it goes from his left shoulder to his right hip. He claims he's never seen that girl again, though whenever he goes out to that place for parties, he always sees a coyote at some point in the night. He never elaborated beyond that. After my experiences, I don't doubt that coyote is the chick he fucked. He hasn't really experienced anything like it, so it's understandable that he writes it off as nothing. Don't really know why only one of his scratches scarred over, though. That is him and I both baffled. I have a theory, but I keep it to myself. I have a handful more experiences that I don't know how much to explain other than. Alright, so yeah, it sounds like Anons' buddy there got a little freaky with some Navajo lady. You know, admit it, Anons, the majority of you would probably fuck the shit out of a Skinwalker if you had the chance. I mean, really. Just saying, you know you'd do it. Anyway, so that's that story. I think I have some more from this guy, but I'm gonna have to dig for it. I appreciate you guys listening into this, and the feedback's been pretty nice. To the handful of you that are in the server, thanks a lot for hanging around and listening to this weird shit that I keep making. It's nice to know someone out there likes it.